Right from the start, this courtroom isn't just about legal arguments, it's about respect, frustration, and a clash of personalities. One side feels unheard, the other feels unappreciated. But who's really at fault here? Keep watching, because the tension is about to spill over.
All right, we're going to go on the record. We're on the record in 2022.
I can't afford to turn your
I want something else. Your counsel cannot force the state to give you what they want. When the state makes an offer, you can think that offer is ridiculous. You can say it's ridiculous. Although I ask people not to do that because I want everybody to be kind to each other in this court. You can just say, you're not going to accept that. And then you know what?
The defendant claims his attorney hasn't been doing enough, but the judge quickly steps in, reminding him motions or not, the state still has obligations. This is a key legal point. Sometimes what feels like inaction is actually just how the system works. But do you think the defendant has a point, or is this frustration misplaced?
This is what people always assume. People always think that they're qualified to be an attorney. You know why? And I discovered this from my time as a defense attorney and a prosecutor. They think that they can be attorney because they think all we do is talk. Now, you're about to say he didn't file some motion. Well, guess what? The state is obligated to turn over certain evidence for him. People always say, well, I want evidence that's favorable to me. The defense can file a motion asking for Brady material, but guess what? The state has to turn it over. And whether he files a motion or not, asking for them to turn over evidence that's favorable, they still have to do it. Right? Now, what I've discussed.
Notice how the judge keeps emphasizing kindness and respect in the courtroom. That's not just etiquette, it's strategy. In front of a jury or a judge, losing your temper can cost you more than your pride. Still, you can feel the defendant's resentment brewing under the surface.
Cannot force the state to give you what they want. When the state makes an offer, you can think that offer is ridiculous. You can say it's ridiculous. Although I ask people not to do that because I want everybody to be kind to each other in this court. You can just say, you're not going to accept that. And then you know what? Your attorney will go to the state and say the offer you made, he's not accepting it. Then you can say, well, I want to accept this offer, but this is what I will accept, which is called a counteroffer. Then your attorney can go to the state and the state can think or say that's a ridiculous offer. But again, I encourage people not.
The judge uses a powerful metaphor, wanting steak and lobster when you're only being offered rice for free. It's a not so subtle way of telling the defendant, don't expect premium service when you're not paying for it. But is that a fair comparison in a criminal defense case?
If you don't like somebody, even if you don't appreciate what they're saying to you, there's no need to be disrespectful to each other. He has a job to do. He's trying to do his job. The state have their job to do. They're trying to do their job. I'm trying to do my job. The court reporter is doing her job, and everybody just want to have a nice day. So sometimes we don't get what we want, and then you have a choice to make. And your choice is either you're going to jury trial or you're not. Either you're accepting the state's offer or you're not. The state has tendered their offer, and that's their offer. And unless they decide to change it, that's the offer. And then when people have a counsel that is appointed to them, guess what? If you don't want your court-appointed counsel, you can have anybody you want. You go out and hire them. I don't know why we've gotten to the point in this world where people want stuff for free and they want people to give them stuff for free. Oh, I don't like that one. You know, it's like if I go to the restaurant and they want to offer me free food and they say, you know what? You don't have any money. You're asking for free food. And I say, well, I don't want the rice that you're giving me. I want the steak and lobster. I don't want that sandwich. So this is your court-appointed attorney. He's qualified to be your court-appointed attorney. Now, if you would like to hire another attorney, you're more than welcome to do so. So are you going to hire an attorney?
That's what I would like to ask. My bond was
No, we're not talking about a bond. We're talking about whether or not you want to hire an attorney.
I'd like to be able to, if I can get out and purchase one or hire.
The judge uses a powerful metaphor, wanting steak and lobster when you're only being offered rice for free. It's a not so subtle way of telling the defendant, don't expect premium service when you're not paying for it. But is that a fair comparison in a criminal defense case?
And Your Honor, if I may, it has nothing to do with anything you have said. It has to do with personal. In the 27 years that I've been practicing, I've never been treated the way that Mr. Reyes has treated me. The names he's called me, I'm not going to help him. I'm not going to do.
And here it is, the breaking point. After 27 years in the profession, the defense attorney outright says he won't lift a finger for his client. This is rare to hear on record. Imagine the trust it takes to defend someone, and then imagine that trust shattering like this.
Treated me the way he's treated me, and I don't deserve to be treated the way he has treated me. So if you keep me on, I'm not going to lift one finger for him. I'm sorry. I've been doing this for 27 years. I'm old, and I don't have to put up.
The lawyer claims he's been insulted, disrespected, and called names. The defendant stays quiet here, but do you think the attorney is justified in walking away, or should a lawyer push through personal feelings for the sake of the client?
It yourself, you want to hire an attorney.
Let's hire an attorney.
All right. We're going to go on the record. We're on the record in 2022.
I can't afford an attorney. I guess I'll just represent myself.
All right. We're on the record.
The judge gives the defendant a choice: hire his own attorney, represent himself, or accept another court-appointed one. In legal terms, this is a pivotal moment. Once you say you'll represent yourself, the stakes skyrocket. The safety net is gone.
This is Raul Reyes. The court is in receipt of a motion to withdraw. State, do you have any objections to defense counsel's motion to withdraw?
No objections, Your Honor.
Mr. Reyes, do you have any objections to his withdrawing?
No.
All right. That will be granted.
Think that what you do or what your client does has much effect. But imagine
The motion to withdraw is granted. Just like that, the defendant is without legal counsel. It's a clean legal decision, but emotionally it leaves a lingering question. Did this breakdown in trust ruin his chances before the trial even begins?
how things look from the judge's perspective.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
May I ask the question, Your Honor?
And Mr. Reyes, we're going to recall your case in 2 weeks. Ms.
In the end, the court resets the case for 2 weeks later, leaving the defendant to figure out his next move. Legally, it's straightforward. Personally, it's messy. And this is where courtroom drama becomes more than just procedure. It becomes a human story about pride, respect, and consequences.
We're off the record. Fine.
Is there a way I can get reconsideration on the bond that I've been paying for that was remanded? I can get back
No.
to work.
You have to file a motion.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
What do you think? Was this attorney right to walk away, or should he have pushed through for the sake of justice? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more real-life courtroom moments with all the drama, the law, and the lessons in between, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.